Welcome back to the Sonic Fan Game Showcase and my coverage of Sage 2025. This time around, I'm taking a look at Sonic Escape by Sauce K. And that name will be somewhat pertinent later, but we'll go ahead and ignore that for now. But Sonic Escape, or at least labels itself as an expressive 2D Sonic game inspired by the Advanced Trilogy and Sonic Rush. And apparently has like a little bit of like a horror theme to it, as you saw at the beginning of the splash screens. Apparently there's going to be disturbing images, but this game definitely caught my attention due to its sprite work. I already on the booth for it for Sage, they showed off these really cool looking sprites, and I was like, damn, I definitely need to check this one out. Sprite art is one way to always capture my attention. It doesn't matter for what series it is, if you've got really cool sprite art, it's going to make me want to play your game nonetheless. Also, the like label for it on Sage has Hatsune Miku on it. And as you can see right here, we've got Hatsune Miku as well, so I'm just interested to see what's going on here, but I don't really know much about this game. I watched the trailer a little bit just to get myself a little bit familiar with it, but I really didn't understand what was going on, so I'm here to see some good old sprites and see what's going on with fucking Vocaloid bullshit. So, either way, the game isn't labeled as Sonic Escape on the title screen as you saw. It was just Sonic Test Demo. Test Demo with Metal Sonic just standing there. Creepy. But right as you... also, I couldn't get any kind of controller support to work. There might not be controller support yet, so I don't know what's going on there. Either way, right as you press enter, you go ahead and go into the character select screen. So we got Sonic, we got Tail, we got Knuckle, we got Amy, and, well, we also have Miku, but she's, you know, not important right now. I guess I'll just pick Sonic, because fuck it. I guess you have to pick a partner, you know? We're doing Son Amy right here. We're doing it Son Amy mode. Let's do it. Let's click on Miku and see what's going on. Test demo. Okay. I don't know what's going on here already, but I like the graphics. Like I said, the sprite art for the playable characters, like, look at this stuff. Now that is some pretty cool fucking sprite art, in my opinion. Very cel-shaded kind of sprite art. And I really like that there's just a lot of things to look at with their animations. They've got a lot of different frames of animations. Right now, they're just doing their, like, waiting animation, but whatever. Either way, in the top right is, I think, I don't know everything about Vocaloids. I only really know as much as the Project Diva series goes, and that's like the first maybe 2 games. So I don't recognize that character up there, but I'm gonna guess it's some sort of Vocaloid, but it makes me wonder what is the point in Hatsune Miku even being here. Hopefully we'll figure that out. I don't know how many stages there are, but hopefully there's enough for us to be able to show off all the cool things about this. So controls are arrow keys. If only WASD was available. I love WASD, so therefore it's fine. So, arrow keys let me move back and forth. Is Sonic shorter than Amy? No, they're right about the same height. That's interesting. Oh, what's happening to Sonic right there? He looks like Mighty right there. So down lets me crouch. Up lets me go into like this weird stance position. Z lets me jump. Also space lets me jump as well. I'm just checking out all the controls in case. So there's a pause thing where it just allows me to pause it. There's also this B1, 2, and 3, and 4 thing. I guess that just changes what the background music is. I like the HUD. The HUD's pretty nice. I definitely like the stylistic portrait of Sonic up there. Either way, enough standing around. We gotta figure out how this game goes. So, the 2D platformer, of course. Most Sonic games are going to be something quite like that. And I guess for now... Ooh, what the heck? There's like a slide kick. Oh, there's even a wall jump. Also, the camera is making me quite sick right now. The camera is a little bit... I think it's meant to be stylistic in that way, but at the same time, it's making me a little bit sick with how all over the place is going. Though I do like the parallax scrolling. It's very nice. Let's see. So, Sonic has like an air kick. He doesn't have an air... Oh my god, what just happened there? Oh god. The parallax are getting to me. The parallax. Let's see, so he does have a sort of wall jump, which is kind of cool. Do we have the spin dash? We do have the spin dash. Okay. Makes me wonder, do we have the super peel out? Because he did have like a position that he could get into while holding up. Also, Sonic, can you please come out of the ball? He does have the super peel out as well, or like some form of it. The background's making me a little bit sick, though. Like I said, I do definitely like the sprite art. I think Sonic's art is a little bit fucked up, but Amy looks really nice. Amy is looking real good. Why is she eating bread up there? What is up with this year's Sage and the obsession with bread and groceries? I don't understand it. Though I like this, I like the wall jump. That's nice. Definitely the sprite work is pretty goddamn cool. Test demo. Oh, is this it? Is this all I can accomplish? So it's kind of just a speed run of the same level. I want to see what all this game has to offer. So we're going to have to see if there's any kind of secrets that I can find. I need to be good at this game. Maybe if I'm better at this game, I get all the secrets. There we go. I like the wall jump mechanic. Most Sonic games do have a wall jump mechanic, except for, well, 2D games. I can't even remember other than 2D games that are actually, well, 3D games that are actually 2D games because, you know, Sega are cowards and just want every single Boost game to also be part 2D because they can't make 3D level design to save their assholes anymore. Me just more complaining about the state of Sonic games and the... What year is it? 2025? I should probably remember what year it is because it's literally labeled in the name of this year's Sage. Sometimes time just doesn't... You know, what just happened? Like, what just happened there? Okay. Let me see. So, I'm going to go ahead and quit out and see if I can get access to different characters. Let's go ahead and try out Tails and Knuckles. We call it Tuckles. We call it Cuckolds. Alright, so what's different here? So Tails does have his fly. And it even shows like a little bar to show how much he's got left, which is really nice. He's got a tail slash. That's pretty cool, using X. I'm checking out... Whoa. Oh, okay. V allows you to change the character you're currently playing as. So that's actually really nice. So I can actually... I don't have to go back to the menu to see the differences between the characters. So he's got like a tail slash. I wonder... Is it called a tail slash? What's it called? Tail swipe. You can do it midair. Let's see. Looks like Tails doesn't have a wall jump, but that's okay. The hell did I just do there? I did like a cool trick. Guess maybe they celebrate whenever they do something like that. I want to see if the tail swipe actually is like an attack. Yeah, it is. It's just very, very, very close range. I had to get really close up on their assholes to actually make it do anything. Like, how close? Very, very close. It has to be like the center of their body. Okay. So, let's see. He's got a spin dash, of course. The AI seems to be going a little bit wild when I was doing the spin dash. He doesn't seem to have the super peel out. Okay. Just wanting to explore. Knuckles shows up out of nowhere like a god. The god of Knuckles. So I guess that's what that big old, like red flash was from the sky. It's the other characters hanging on. Oh my lord, my eyes have seen the light. That's all I could say. Also, I guess shift also acts as the attack button. So shift and Z or X and Z. It just depends on what kind of controller you're going for. I love jumping on slopes. I love jumping on slopes. Okay. Let's see what Knuckles is all about. So, Knuckles doesn't seem to have his trademark glide right now. He doesn't have a punch. So, it seems like Knuckles is maybe not implemented fully right now. He doesn't have his glide. He doesn't seem to be able to climb on walls. But he does have those good animations. No idea how you're supposed to get over this now unless you had Tails with you or Sonic. Okay. So, Knuckles might be just... only slightly implemented for now. I like the parallax scrolling of the background. I just wish it wasn't so jittery. It's just very jittery. Also, Sonic's icon up there in the top left is still there. Interesting. Wonder how we're supposed to, like, you know, find Hatsune Miku. How am I supposed to use the Miku beam? Yeah, the entire ground goes a little bit... It's just a... little bit sickening, sorry. If you have motion sickness, you might not be doing well, I would say. You might not be doing well. Wonder why, I guess whenever you're going really quick, the character in the top right is angry about something. Is very angry and is now chewing on fucking loaves of bread. Does that mean that she doesn't like the Sonic character? Maybe she's angry with them. Maybe she's angry that they took Hatsune Miku from her. It's just one of those things. Sometimes you don't always get to see your friends. Sometimes your friends leave you and they join a bunch of furries in their adventure to defeat. I have no idea what we're actually trying to do here. I have actually no idea why we're here or what we're doing, but you know. Anyway, let's see. Last character I haven't checked out is Ems. So let's see if I can go ahead and start that up. I can go ahead and see what her mechanics are. So yeah, you can still do it in one player mode if you didn't want to have like a tag along. So she's got a jump. She doesn't seem to have like a hammer head. Let's see, she does have a spin dash, so that's good. Most characters seem to have that. Also, we're going like fucking flying at this point. We're still in the ball. God damn. Can I? Okay. She have a. Doesn't seem to have a peel out. Okay. Let me go ahead and check out the README in case there's anything I'm currently missing, because the game does come with a README. So, let's see. Credits. There's a lot of credits to a lot of people, I'd say, right here. I like the idle animations. I just like the animations in general. I just want to check and see if there was anything that I missed out on. Let's see. Oh, there's tricks. Spinning's a cool trick. Oh, so you do the tricks by using A. I guess, it's just for the cool stuff, or I wonder if there's meant to be a like a boost button that you could then use with all these air tricks, because that's usually what the boost, like, it could increase the boost gauge, but that might be something different. Let me see. Okay. Also, you can switch characters by tapping the character icon. Okay. Move list. Let's see. I'm just checking everything out. There is a super peel out. There's a jump kick, depending on, or I think that might be for just Sonic. Oh, there's kind of like a bounce attack. You hold down and then you press A. It'll make you bounce off the ground. That's kind of cool. See, shift plus forward. Let's see. Shift plus up. You can flip, and then shift plus forward. You should be able to do a cyclone. That might be something that Tails does. That, or it's something Sonic does. Let me go ahead and check it out. Let me go ahead and see what's going on there. Okay, so shift plus forward. Doesn't seem to do anything there. Maybe X plus forward? Let's see. Oh, it has to be in the air. Doesn't seem to be doing that. Let's see. In the air, shift plus up. Okay, there you go. Got this cool flip trick. And I guess the thing builds back up over time. I wonder if rings increases that little yellow bar up there. So maybe that's what the tricks are for. Maybe that's what gives you the ability to like increase that little yellow gauge up there. Let's see, it doesn't seem like Sonic has the ability to do that cyclone move that they labeled on here. I wonder if it's another character that can do that. Maybe it's Tails. Tails, do you do the thingamajig? Do you do the thing? Let's see. Let me see. Unless there's a different forward, I don't think that I can access it right now. I can just do my spin. Spinning is a cool trick. That's right, Anakin. That is very right. Let's see. I just want to read more of the page. So, the test demo and original sprite sheet I made for my upcoming Sonic fan game. You can even download the sprites for free off the page. So, that's a lot better than the weird Sonic game where the person like tried to crucify people for stealing sprites. So, at least you got access to them. I guess that makes me want to go ahead and look at the sprites themselves. Newgrounds is angry. Also, apparently this is also like a demo on Newgrounds. Interdast. Very Interdash. Let's see, and they still plan to add more characters. And on the Sage listing, there's even like sprites for Rouge, Shadow, of course, Best Girl Blaze, and Cream. So I guess they're planning on adding a lot of different things. And the screenshots on there show like Sonic fighting what's it called? Goku Black. And then weird stuff going on with like Madara Uchiha. That's why I was thinking like, oh, wait on to make the joke with Sauce K. Because for some reason Madara is in here. I don't really know what's going on there. Though apparently there's also a way that I can get more than just 2 characters. Let's see. So I can get like 3 characters at a time. This is definitely like Sonic Classic Heroes right here. Just have everybody together. Also, I forgot to check. Does Knuckles have a spin dash? He does, but he's also in line with every other character. Just goes to show whose speed is faster right there. There we go. Let's see, so you can play with 3 different characters at the same time, which just allows you to switch through them pretty goddamn quickly. So does this button up here just change? Just changes what music is going on, I believe? I believe so. Well, a little bit of a smaller demo, but then again, that's fine. That's fine. Everything's all work in progress, my friend. But I think that is just about everything that I can access in this demo. If I could access those parts with Goku Black and Madara Uchiha, I really wish I could, but it seems like they might just be closed off for this demo, just due to the fact that it's very early in development. But I definitely love the stylistic art style of this game. I definitely dig the fact that if it's going to be more based around like horror elements, that would be pretty cool, because most horror Sonic games revolve around one singular character who really likes hyper-realistic blood and a screaming maniac that really likes stopwatches. So anything that's Sonic horror-based that doesn't include those 2 things, I can definitely appreciate. But either way, this has been Sonic Escape from Sasuke, and I don't really have much else to say. So I'll see you guys next time on the Sonic Fan Game Showcase and my coverage of Sage 2025. And before I end this episode, I want to thank all of my YouTube members, including the Disciples of Epsilon, Spiral, Kokiri, Swordman, Shell and Hummus, Crimson, Yuki, Light Duo, Cloud Eon 14, Dominic Jones, and Darcy Lanfranco. The Epsilon Sage Phoenix. Without you guys, this channel wouldn't stay afloat, so thanks for all the support, and I'll see you guys next time on The Backlog.